Hello again. This is Zoniou presenting her reflection on video-based mobile learning session of EVO 2023. In my previous video, I showed the work I did in the first 4 weeks of the session. And now we're going to look at the last week, which was dedicated to reflecting on everything that has been derived and showcasing it. I compiled all my work on a weeklet collection. We've looked at weeks 1 to 4. Now let's look at week 5. In week 5, we created a presentation including 3 activities involving video-based mobile creation to implement in our classroom. We held a meeting on Zoom and recorded it with the recording feature of the Zoom meeting. I recorded it on my computer because the free account does not allow you to record a Zoom meeting on a mobile device. So I then held the meeting on my smartphone and recorded it with a screen recorder with ScreenPal. This is the recording of my Zoom meeting on my smartphone. It was as plain as and straightforward as holding the meeting on my computer. Hello, this is Zoniou on EVO 2023 Video-Based Mobile Learning. We're already in week 5, the last week of the session. And I'd like to present you some activities I designed for my young learners to incorporate video mobile learning. My learners are Sorry, what I just showed you was the video recorded during the Zoom meeting on my computer. Here's the Screencast-O-Matic, now ScreenPal recording of the meeting on my smartphone. Hello, this is Zoniou holding a meeting on Zoom in the frame of EVO 2023 video-based mobile learning. We're in week 5, the last week of this year's EVO session, and I'd like to present 3 activities. The screencast really looks like one captured on one's PC screen. This was the main takeaway of this session, that I will now dare to use my smartphone to carry out more demanding work, presentations, meetings, recording them, because I see that it's as efficient as on a computer. The final reflection on the whole session was conducted using a Voki avatar. As students of Dr. Nelly's mobile learning Voki class, we had access to the mobile apps to create Voki avatars. Students of paid education subscriptions are entitled to access the Voki mobile app on 2 of the devices, and this is what I did. I installed the app on my iPad and on my smartphone, and I experimented all options to my heart's content. I experimented creating avatars on the apps on my smartphone and my iPad, creating avatars on the browser-based version of my mobile devices, creating avatars on my computer, and evaluating the differences. And here are the avatars that I created on my computer, on my iPad, on my smartphone, and I reflected on the whole session, but also on the tools explored during the session and on the options offered by each version, the browser-based version, the mobile app, on my smartphone, on my iPad, what the differences were, what the challenges were, what the benefits were. And of course, I recorded all my attempts in order to be able to access them and reflect and make use of the knowledge I derived. I found that creating an avatar on a mobile app has the advantage of giving you the option to download the avatar, which you can't do on the browser-based version. You have to capture a screencast of it. So here's one advantage of using the mobile app. Now, let me show you a Voki that I created as part of the activity that I planned for my class, and this is which is my costume at the school's fancy dress party. The last column of my Wakelet collection includes all the videos that I created during the entire session, putting the final reflection on top and moving down to the earlier videos created in the various weeks of the session. As I said before, video-based mobile learning was a hands-on session which offered us the opportunity to read evidence-based research on the benefits and challenges of mobile learning, but not keep to the theory. We put into practice everything we read and learned, creating mobile videos ourselves, which is essential because you can't expect your learners to do something that you haven't experimented with, that you haven't explored, that you haven't done yourself before. This was an incredibly useful session because I learned that I can do more demanding work on my smartphone. If it hadn't been for this session, I wouldn't have brought myself to create videos, to hold meetings, to create presentations on my smartphone. I thought that it couldn't be used for really demanding work, for work that requires concentration and creation. That's the important lesson that I derived from this session, and I would like to thank Dr. Melli for pushing us out of our comfort zone and enabling us to discover new paths in our teaching and open new windows for our learners. Thank you very much, Dr. Belli, for mentoring us through this amazing learning journey. Thank you for listening to me and watching my video. And our next meeting will be on EVO 2024. Can't wait for it. Goodbye.